goes back to how my parents raised me and what they taught me to be kind to one another. And like I said, to understand, because different people have their own ways, and so that understanding them and to care for one another helped me through talking to people, or no matter what attitudes they had. You learn to understand them because you pray spiritually. And what helped me through is to have a lot of faith. Faith is so very important. If you have faith, it brings you through no matter how hard life gets. And I've gone through a lot in my lifetime, but I'm still here. I'm still happy to help one another to understand other people. And to help all the people that need my help, I'm always happy to help them. Whether it's just a little thing or a big thing. It is something that you do in your lifetime.
Okay. So basically you draw it from inside of you when you go to help people, and that just kind of pulls you through. And being there for people means a lot to you, obviously. So you kind of get that feedback, to feed your, I guess, your spiritual sense when you actually can be there for people and you can help them, and like you said, and whether it's something minimal or something big. And, that's good. I thank you for that. So, given that, like, thinking about all that I just asked you, how do you believe that you or people grow and develop in a period of adulthood? So basically, when you become an adult, when you consider yourself an adult, how do people grow, especially considering spiritual growth, when you become that adult? And what do you think you draw from it?
I think that we teach others, we teach our families the important things about life and faith. And if you take that into your heart, that helps you grow spiritually into whatever your life carries you through. Spiritually is so very important. But like I said, you have to have faith. Faith in your prayers, no matter what religion you are. You have faith in asking the Lord or the spirits to help you through life. It gives you strength. As you grow older, you realize that more so, and you try to help, to give that to your families and to friends, and no matter who you get in contact with, the understanding of each individual, whatever carries them through life. If they can understand that, and if you can take them understand how faith is so much important. It helps everyone. No matter how hard a person is, or no matter how hard they have, especially our young children, the way this world is now, it is so hard for our children. But if we pray hard enough to guide them through, then they grow into a better, healthy individual. When I was growing up, it was not so hard. It was simple. We had little things with our life, our food, that it was not hard. And everyone guided us through up to now. But nowadays, this world is I can't explain, but this world has so much going on that our children have a hard time. But if we guide them through as we should, then they're going to grow up to be good, healthy individuals.
So, in your adulthood, can you think back on a time when maybe you were just in a really deep, maybe like in a hard time or anything like that, and you had to depend on your spirituality, and how did that help you through that, and how did that help you, just learn from that situation?
I've gone through hard times, many times, whether family crisis or family things going on. I always go back to that faith that spiritually you pray for the help that you need to carry on, and things would be better for yourself and for everyone concerned. That it really helps you to pray spiritually. And that goes for whether spiritually or a religion, the Catholic religion. Because ever since I remember now, as I was in contact with the Catholic religion, I learned a lot. And that's where your faith comes in. Helps you through life, no matter what. You always go back for help from that. And no matter where I go, if I'm in contact with people, I'm just so ever happy to talk with people, just to be in contact, no matter where I'm at. But that's part of life that helps you through.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a couple more questions and then we'll be done.
All right.
So, think about the word growth and what it means. Now think about the word growth and how it actually was influenced by your spirituality.
like I said, when I went away to school, at the time when I was growing up, we didn't have much contact with the outside world, except that when I went to school in Santa Fe at St. Catherine's Indian School. They sent me, after I graduated, they sent me to the school in St. Anthony's in Texas. And just me and my friend that I went to school with, we were the only Native Americans in that school. There was other people, like there was only a few Spanish people, and the rest were all Anglos, as you call them. But for some reason or somehow, someone was looking after me, because they were good to us. Even then, when Texas was having their ups and downs with different nationalities, but all the students and all the sisters, they were good to us. That all goes back to spirituality that helps you. But I was always thankful for having to go to school in that school, because everyone was good to us and everyone helped us. Even I didn't know a whole lot of college studies, and all the professors, they were so good to us, because me and my friend were having a hard time trying to understand. But it all goes back to helping one another. And with that, spirituality was always there, help you through no matter what, how hard you had in school. And I was always grateful for the help that they gave me. They gave us to bring us through school and to help us to be good nurses. That was always part of our duties spiritually, to help our patients, to take care of people, no matter who they were, or what religion were there, or what nationality they were. Because we were taught to take care of people